Assalamu alaikum students. I hope you all are doing well. Today's topic is related to the previous topic which we covered, that was radicals and its components. And the components of the radicals were radicand, degree and symbol. Okay, and today we are going to do our topic multiplying radicals. Sorry for the bad color. Okay, so today we are going to do multiplying radicals. This is our topic today. So this is really interesting. Simply we are going to do what we are going to see how we multiply two radicals, two or more than two radicals. Okay, so and the method is, when it is required to multiply radicals, you need to multiply the number outside the radical and then multiply the value inside the radicals. Okay, like we know what were the radicals. Radicals were any number written inside square root or cube root, like 2x plus 3 or any value, and square root 27 or cube root 27, any value. Okay, any value under root, it can be square root as well and cube root as well. Okay, so this is the value inside the radical. See, if we take this example 27 and outside this is 2, so this is the inside value which is represented by I here. See, inside value, and 2 is outside value which is represented by O. Okay, so what we are gonna do, we have to follow the rule, and the rule is, if you have two radicals like this one, a1 under root I1, and we are going to multiply this, dot shows multiplication. Okay, and we have this radical, the first one is this and second one is this, a2 into square root or under root I2. Okay, as we know, if there isn't any value shown above the this symbol of radical, then obviously it will be square root. Okay, because by default it is square root, otherwise if it is cube root it must be written there. Okay, so we are given with two radicals, a1 into I1 square root, and we are going to multiply it with a2 into square root I2. So what we have to do, we have to multiply outside values with each other, like a1 and a2, they will be multiplied here, and inside radical, the values inside those two numbers, I1 I2, will be multiplied inside radical. Okay, means we are going to handle outside values separately and inside values separately. Okay, we are going to multiply outside values with each other and inside values with each other. Okay, so this is a simple rule. Let us see the examples now. I have two examples for you here, but if you want any more examples, you can tell me in the comment section, or you can tell me any question to solve for you. Okay, so the first example is this one. Here what we have to do, wait, let me zoom in so that it will be more clear. Okay, so this is the example. Here we have two values or two radicals, cube root 12 multiply with cube root 6. We have to multiply these two values, cube root 12 and cube root 6. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are simply going to multiply 12 and 6, and this under cube root will remain same, it will be the consistent symbol. What simply is gonna be done here, 12 will be multiplied with 6. 12 into 6 will be equal to 72, and obviously radical sign will come with cube root. So this is the simplest way. Till here we have just resolved it. We have just multiplied the inside values 12 and 6 and cube root sign. And what else we can do, we can simplify it. For simplification, what can be done is, when you have got 72 cube root 72, then you just need to simplify it, so that you can get the simpler answer. So when you take cube of 2, it becomes 8. 2 cube is equal to 8, right? And when 3 square, it will be equal to 9. And when 9 will be multiplied with 8, 9 is a 72. So what did we do? As it was cube root, so we converted this value 72 in two values which are going to be multiplied with each other, and one of them is cube of 2 and other one is square of 3. So cube of 2, here 2 cube is dealt right this cube root, this whole value cube root is being cancelled out with this, so this 2 comes outside the radical. It has become the outside value of radical. 2 has come outside of the radical, and the other thing remaining here is 3 square. This will be the value. See, 2 has come out of the radical and cube root, and it's this cube root contains inside value as 3 square. Okay, so this is the step what we have done here. Okay, so finally we have got this value, and then obviously when 3 will be multiplied with 3 means 3 square is equal to 9. So the final answer will be this 2 cube root 9. 2 cube root 9. This is the simplest answer for this multiplication of two radicals. Okay, so this was a simple example. Let us see other example which is somehow complex, not too much complex but somehow, obviously because it contains outside values as well and it contains variables as well. Okay, so word, oh sorry, wait a minute, let me zoom it. Okay, so we have this expression to solve. We have to perform multiplication of radicals. Outside the round brackets we have a radical value. The first value, this is, let's suppose it is a 5 into square root 2x. The second radical is inside this round brackets. There are two radicals, 3 square root x and square root 2x. So we have basically 3 radicals here in this question, a, b, c. So what is gonna be done here distributive property will be applied at first step. Why? Because this 5 under root 2x will be multiplied with both these terms, both these radicals, 3 square root x and 2x square root 2x, and here this shows, this sign shows that here distributive property will be applied. Okay, minus sign. So simply outside value will be multiplied with first inside value and then minus sign. Same, this minus sign will come here, and then outside value with a second inside value will be multiplied. Okay, here first multiplication is performed and here second multiplication, here and in between minus or subtraction is being performed. Okay, so when we are just multiplying these values, this here this 5 will be multiplied with this 3, and 5 3s are 15, and inside values will be multiplied with each other. 2x will be multiplied with x, so 2x square, because obviously when x will be multiplied with x, their powers which are 1 1. Okay, when there isn't any power written, obviously by default it is 1. So when we multiply two variables whose power is 1, then their powers add up. 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1 will be equal to 2, so x into x will be equal to x square. So here 2x square. See, as it is square root, because there isn't written cube root, so by default a root is square root. A radical shows that it is square root. So this, let me write it separately. This is the 2x square and this is square root, means square root. So this square root will be cancelled out with this square of x, and here x will come out of the radical and 2 will remain inside. Okay, so here there was 15 outside already present, and x has come out because of cancelling out the effect of x square with the square root. So 15x, and inside value remains square root 2. Okay, minus on the second, for second term after subtraction, what's gonna be done? 5 will be multiplied with the other value. Here no value is present, means 1 is present, so 5 ones are 5. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5, so 5. And for this inside values, 2x into 2x will be 2 2s are 4, and x into x, x square. So this is the value here, 4x square. See, now 4 can be represented as 2 square, okay, and x square. So all those values under square root which are in the form of square, they will come out of the radical. So this will be cancelled out with this, and this will be cancelled out with this, and the value remaining will be 2x. Here 4x square will be converted, 4x square square root 4x square will be converted to 2x simply. Now 15x square root 2 minus 5 into 2, 10x. So this is the answer, this is the final answer, 15x into square root 2 minus 10x. Okay, this was really a simple example and interesting as well, but still if you have any query or confusion, you can always tell me in the comment section, as you know, as I always say this. So you should tell me in the comment section, and I will be really happy to help you resolve all your problems. Okay, and if you like my content, kindly like, comment and subscribe so that I can be motivated. Okay, thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.